Good morning. Welcome to the Mario Perspective USA show. Today we're going to go back to current affairs. We represent the Hispanic community's point of view, the Hispanic community's voice. But it is very sad what's going on in American university campus with all the protests and all the anti-Israel chants. But there's something that went on recently that is disturbing, and we have to mention it. I've always said, call a spade a spade. The Heritage Minister of Israel has said twice we should nuke Gaza. Those are heavy words. Okay, those are heavy words because this is the start of World War III if they do this. Okay, this is obvious. The Russians are going to get involved. The Chinese are going to get involved. And there's not going to be no winners. You know, this is not 1945 when the United States bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. At that time, only the United States of America had nuclear bombs. Today, too many countries. So it's not apples with apples, and we have to be very, very concerned. The biggest problem I see is that an American senator has said the same thing. Grant is somebody I admire. He's a Republican. I want to clear something up. I voted for Biden the last time, okay? I always want to clear that up. Big mistake. The worst mistake I've ever done in my life. Because he's the worst president we've ever had. But let's go back. Leslie Grant has said we should nuke. And he's trying to compare what the Americans did in 1945, dropping two bombs in a war. That's his argument. His argument is, why doesn't Israel throw a couple of bombs and let's finish the job, or let's finish the war? Gaza has over 1 million children, and children are innocent. You have to be careful what you say. You got to be more careful what you really want to do. But it's not the same because, yes, we were attacked in Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941, like Israel was attacked in October by Hamas. Okay, those are the only two similarities. But let's get real. Let's call a spade, like I always say. In 1941, the Japanese naval forces were the biggest and strongest in the whole planet. The attack on Pearl Harbor was done by 6 carriers. Okay? A massive naval force. Okay? These people wanted to destroy the American fleet and the American will and take over all of Asia. The attack on Israel in October, yes, was bad, and it took hostages, and they kidnapped people, and they raped people, and they killed people, and it's really, really bad. But that's what terrorists do. So, is it the same thing? Is this A and A, or is this A and B? One, 1941 was attacked by the biggest, strongest navy in the planet. B was a bunch of terrorist attack that would caught Israel not aware what was going on, and they were not ready for this. Okay. But the question here is it justified to use nuclear weapons? That's the whole question. That's what we're trying to discuss here today. I feel it's not the same. I feel that I don't agree with Biden holding back the weapons that Israel needs, and I can understand saying we should nuke these people because it's a way of putting an end. But it's only an end temporary because it's the beginning of World War III. So I don't think that's the right choice. I don't think this is what Israel should do. And I do not agree with a U.S. senator saying, yeah, they should. It's like Pearl Harbor. No, it's not like Pearl Harbor. And do I agree what happened in Japan? I'm not going to say I agree. I'm going to say I understand. Okay. There was a wide belief that American boys, soldiers, about 1 million would die taking over Japan. So, in that aspect, they used the bombs and they put an end to the war. Some people say, well, Japan was ready to surrender. You don't know that. These people are fanatics. These people really believe that the emperor was God. That's ignorance. They were very smart, but very ignorant at the same time. You can be smart and ignorant. The Japanese were smart and ignorant at the same time. So I justified, yes, you saved 1 million American lives. Okay, yes, you used the bombs. But more important, there was nobody else in the whole world who had atomic bombs at that particular time in 1945. Today, it's not the same, like I said many, many times. Where is this going to lead us to? The beginning of World War III. So, Israel, yeah, they have bombs. Should they nuke Gaza? I don't think they should. But at the same time, it's a lot of pressure coming because they see all these riots in the universities of the United States of America. They should put an end to these things. And all those students who are in the United States with student visas, get the hell out of there. They don't belong there. Okay? And this is something that we have to face. Some people are going to say, well, they're students. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, all these guys, all these students from Middle East countries, including China, should not study in the United States. They're not our friends. Why are we educating these people to be our enemies? See, the United States, we're the best country in the world, the most noble country in the world, but at the same time, we do stupid things. We're very smart, but we do stupid things. And I've always said to people, some people are very smart, but they're very dumb at the same time. And that's what's happening to our country. We can't this is not the Vietnam War, protests in universities and no more war, no more war. No, it's not about that no more. Okay? It's about something that's going on in Israel, in the Middle East, that should not concern our universities. And if you're a student with a visa, go protest in your own country. This is why I'm very concerned about the border. This is why I'm very concerned about a lot of things. This is why I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. We need Trump. And yes, I voted for Biden the last time. Okay, so don't say I'm a Republican. I'm going to vote for the best man because our country needs it. This is why all these trials are going on. They want to stop them. But what happened to our country? We're losing our grace to be free, our grace of law and order, our grace of fairness. We're losing everything. And it's got to stop. But as far as nuking Gaza, no. As far as it's the same thing as 1945, because what happened in 1941 with the attack on Pearl Harbor, no, it's not the same. I say this again and again. 1945, only we had nuclear bombs. It's not the same. I want to thank everybody's emails. I talked a little about boxing the last couple of shows. I got a lot of heat, but I stand by what I said. People like Stephen A. are prejudiced, and I stand by what I said, that we make boxing the Hispanic community. I stand with all that. I don't care what anybody says. far as this subject is concerned, I don't want nobody to nuke anybody. I want to thank everybody who sees the show and prescribes to the show and sends the emails, even though some of them are not very nice. Thank you very much for watching the Mario Perspective USA show. Thank you and have a great day. And God bless the United States of America. And we're going to go back to the words of our great President John F. Kennedy. Ask what you can do for your country and not what the country can do for you.